Hey guys, it's Clint and Chelle.
Hi guys.
We're back. Okay, I had to adjust my pattern for my rocking chair. Originally, I had 2 sets of 4 blocks, but I got to looking at and I thought, well, that can't be right. So I had to have 3 strips of 4. That would give me enough to... So that's what I've got. So now I get to glue these together. I went ahead, I got all of them sewn that I needed sewn. And so we're good there. Now it's just a matter of, I did screw up when I was cutting, reducing this block, or no, this one, whichever one it was. I accidentally, when I was cutting it, it moved. So I cut just a tiny bit off extra. But I'm okay with that. What I'm going to do is when I sew it together, I'll just do like, make sure I'm past my 1/4 of an inch. So it won't be bad. It's not that big of a deal actually. Because my 3 is actually going to be right here. It will be right here to right there. The block of 3. So if I sew for the front, we're fine. So I will not do it this side, because that's got to be the front, and I can fix it that way. So let's do that. We were just talking. We had turkey burgers last night. Chelle was talked about making a meatloaf, but with her not feeling very good, she did, and I just cooked her turkey burgers. We don't really not meat eaters or beef eaters. We don't eat a lot of beef. My dang glue kinda, sometimes with these lids, the red from that cap gets stuck in there, and
Definitely shorts time.
yeah, it's starting to warm up in here. If I can get it out of there, I don't know.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's got stuck again. Need to cut this one off and make it shorter.
I have smaller ones over here somewhere. I just,
You know what? I do have one right here. Somehow, I don't know what this... Oh! Huh.
What?
This one's got a pin stuck in the bottom of it for some reason. Wait, is that the same? Oh, it's the same one. Bet it won't come out. That pin's probably glued in there so bad. Yeah. I don't know why I kept it though. Oh well. I'll keep the cap. Those caps are nice to have. Oh, I tell you guys. No, not yet. See if it comes out. I don't think it can come out. Really don't. Okay, I gotta pause the video. I'll be right back. Hey, Honey Bunny saved the day. She found her short ones, so... Huh, I wonder if those are the same.
They should be the same size.
Exact same size, so... That's much better. Before she had these, I ended up cutting the tip off hers. Or the one she used for our glitter glue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice, but yeah, with it being long, you have to have a long enough pin to be able to clean it. If you have to. I mean, no matter what, you have to clean these things. They, you know, you can't keep them completely clog-free. There's just no possible way. Got part of it hanging off the edge, so not all of it's not glue all of it at one time, since it is so long. But yeah, I was saying I have turkey, leftover turkey burgers. I'll probably have that for lunch. I put hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot, in our turkey burgers whenever I make those. And then I do that same on our steaks too. I use garlic and Frank's Red Hot. So that really, love the flavor of them together. Okay, so let me, so one of these belongs to that one, so I'm going to keep it out, and we'll just start going from there. These are the 3. So, I think it's going to be pretty nice once I, once I get it all sewn together and get it washed and get it put on the couch. Or my rocking chair. I just love my rocking chair. It's just so comfortable. But the cats love to lay in it, and be nice to have something I can wash, take off and wash. I have a blanket on it, but something that looks nice too. Still don't know about my finger. I don't think it's I don't think the nail is healing right. It looks like it's been starting to hurt, like it's actually starting to go into the skin and the top of it. So go see Doc, my regular doctor, towards the end of the month about the disability and getting the test run. So I'm going to have her look at it and tell me what she thinks. Because, like I said, I think I told you, I had a tumor removed twice from my thumb. And the second time, I think it was the second time, one over the other, it actually grew into the tip of the finger, which it's not nearly such a harsh angle as it is now. There's definitely a huge hump from the tip to the nail. You can see it's digging into it. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll talk to her, and if I end up seeing the same doctor to fix it, I'm going to ask him if he can guarantee me 100% he ain't going to operate on the finger again for this. If he says I can't do that, I'm going to tell him to cut it off, because I've had enough of it. I think it's ridiculous not taking care of it when he had a chance to. I mean, he's a doctor. He knows how it's going to heal. So, not very pleased about that. I have my other doctor that's actually got all my surgeries, and I just think the world of him. But he was not up in Monticello, Utah. So we'll see. I don't know, but I'm ready to have it taken care of. I'm getting tired of it. I did a locate this week. No, you was with me. Monday, huh? Monday, I think it was. And, he had cut his finger off. Cut his finger too, and he actually, the doctor said, well, we can save it, but, you know, there might be other things you have to do. And he said, well, take it off. I'm not going to, you know, I don't have to fight it over and over. I want to have it done and taken care of, not keep coming back having you do more work to it. So, I really think that's probably the way to go. Man, I'm hurting. What time is it anyway? It's almost time for, I didn't think it's probably time for Motrin. Ow, dang. Sorry, my back's moving super bad.
You want your Motrin at 10.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably close enough. It ain't going to kill me, so.
Let me go get it for you.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't even think about it until just then. It moving, it just aggravating. So I have 9 squares of 3 blocks. I have 3 blocks, and then I have 3 4-block ones. So
Come back.
I didn't tell you, it was day before yesterday. Thank you, beautiful. I got all my pills rounded up, went to set it on the counter, and it fell off, and they all went all over the floor. Some of them pills are awfully tiny. Okay. Well, I do say okay guys all the time. Sorry about that, guys. She's listening to the video. The first exciting episode of this adventure. Spine tingling. Sewing machine action. You'll find it hard to look away. Nothing. Keeps your attention. Yeah, so I have signs to do. Boy, that buy me sign sure didn't last very long.
No, it was like immediate almost.
Yeah, I bet it sold within 2 hours. I love it. There was another one on our Rambling Crafters. I'd asked for help with words, and there was another one I thought was really funny, but I can't remember what it was.
Somebody said, why did you do a bite me sign? That's just weird.
But then she laughed her butt off when I said, well, it was one of the suggestions, you know.
Because that's what Clint says all the time.
Bite me. Bite me, woman.
You're so funny looking.
That wasn't very clever, dear. Sorry. So I think I told you I have high cholesterol. Thanks, Mom. I think I did tell you, as I remember saying, thanks, Mom. I have been doing really good. I didn't get any pop except for we went to eat, and that's the only thing I get is just because you can't really get good iced tea at any place, no matter if it's, I mean, Sonic isn't bad, but we don't eat at Sonic, so. But I haven't bought any pop and really haven't had much candy anymore. I've actually went ahead and I've been, you know, Chelle is making me caramel. Well, the caramel is nothing but sugar and heavy whipping cream.
And butter.
And butter. So I haven't had any of that. I actually stopped eating butter and I eat her stuff now. It's not, you know, but it's good enough, and it don't want to. Still have the cream in my coffee. And that's about it. So I pretty much cut all that out. So I'm glad about that. You know, I try to stay around as long as I can. So hopefully that will make a difference with my cholesterol, because I was eating a lot of caramel before I had my cholesterol checked, so I'm sure that was a pretty good contributing factor.
I bet it was.
And I've had triglycerides for a long time. So, I mean, she did put me on Lipitor, I think is what it is. I can't remember. Let's take it. I don't even think about it. Just one pill at night, so that's not bad. Should have the top completely done. And take long, but once you get them all, it doesn't take a super long time to do it. So. A lot of these seams I pressed open. Not all of them, so I think that might have been one thing I was having issues with when I first did this. That's one reason why I want to use the sticky crap pen, and interfacing is it won't, the fabric won't move. I mean, it's going to be stuck down at the interface, and then it will be on the. So it's going to definitely make it more sturdier. And I'm not necessarily hard on my rocker or anything. It's just be nice to have something I can wash. Because, like I said, the cats love laying in my rocker. Pard and little Buddy does too sometimes. But it's definitely Pard's chair for the most part. I got my heating pad in it. But he's really, him and little Buddy are usually the only ones that lay in it. I don't even think Artie lays in it. But all the babies are doing really good. We've been having moths, so they've been chasing moths and the flies. So that's been nice.
Kitties.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't had as many flies lately.
No, there's definitely starting to go down. I don't know why, but they are. Why is that? Okay, I'm right. When you have animals, you do have tendency to have your share of flies. So, yeah, I haven't seen tons of them out there. Well, I tell you, if I get this sewing machine going, that's for sure.
Do what, baby?
So you can flat get this sewing machine humming if you really.
Yeah.
Windy again today. It has just been so windy the last 2 years. It just amazes me. I mean, it's always windy here. We get so much wind here, especially in the spring and into the winter. But in the summertime, you usually don't have tons of wind. But last year, it was windy all year. And this year hasn't changed any. It's still the same way. Supposed to be up in the 90s, I guess.
Okay.
Not today, but I think starting tomorrow into next week, it's supposed to be through, I think almost through all week, and then it's supposed to get back in the 80s, I think. I don't know. I just know it's hot, that's all I know. Huh, baby?
But it does feel warm.
It does, yeah, it really is feeling warm in here. one thing, I'm taking a nap today.
Are you?
Oh yeah, sure am. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Sure nice to get the CINTF done, I tell you. At least one more thing knocked off my CINTF list. So.
That's true.
Ooh, boy, that one's off, but I don't care. Don't matter to me.
Don't mind.
Like I said, it's just mainly for. Okay. So let me. Oh, you know what? Crap. There's a towel back here. Did I hit your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a mat big enough now, so do this towel. Okay. Turn my oven back on. Turn my thing back on. Okay, guys. Start getting this iron together. Well, that's a lot of ironing and sewing. That's all there is to it. Oh, I got my iron clicking, so it's almost time. I don't have it very high. So there is 8 3-patches for the back. So let me find my water. And then not too worried about how, you know, as long as it irons out, that's all I care about right now. Do this one. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be, you know, I knew they wouldn't be completely line up perfectly, so quite okay with that. So let me, since these are iron, glue here. Roxanne basting glue, it's actually water soluble, so if I get it on the towel, no matter, it doesn't hurt it any. Yeah, I definitely am thinking about a nap. After, it's 10:16. Our post office closes at 12:30 on Saturdays, so normally.
Do what? What's it, 12:30?
The post office closes.
Oh, yeah.
So I normally try to go down at around 11. Usually she has all the mail up. And then I take a nap.
Then he takes the nap.
It does depend, though, if I got stuff to mail today.
You do.
So
I'm getting it, though.
I will wait and check mail at 11. That way I don't have to walk back down if I, you know. There we got a couple of signs to mail out. Thank you guys for those of you who bought signs and other stuff, of course. I was really excited to see the signs sell. I have a lot of fun with them. So it was neat. I was really excited about that. Looking forward to doing more. Okay, now one of these, which one is it? This one? One of these is off. Which one was it? That one's really not off that much. Was it this one? Oh, yeah, that must have been the one I was off right there. I was going to put the 3 there. So, let me move this around. This is where I was off about 1/4 of an inch. So, since I'm off that much, this one right here. Okay. I'm not going to worry. Actually, I don't need to worry too much about ironing unless right where here. I got strips of fabric everywhere. Trying to remember where I put everything. What are you laughing about, babe?
This guy.
Oh. Is that your drawing or whatever it is?
Yeah.
She's so funny. Hey, she's sure been getting good at that drawing. I couldn't draw a straight line. I'm not an artist, I don't think. I love quilting, and I actually really have loved. Oh, that's the wrong side. Forgot that's meant to do it right here. I tell you, some days. I don't know why I didn't think why I did that. Here we go. I had it right to begin with. Right here, and then I had it facing me the first time. I just not, you know, I love the. Really started enjoying the woodburning, but I love making the ink blenders. And doing, you know, quilting and the books and stuff, but I just don't feel like I'm a very artistic person. My brother is an amazing artist. He's very good at drawing and everything. So is Mom. I didn't get that. That skill missed me. Wanted to take after Mom that way, but Mom's the one that got me into quilting. And I love making stuff with fabric. As you guys know, it's one of my favorite things to do is sew with, is sewing and stuff. But I do love the making the ink blenders because I do know that they help people, and to me that is just so important, you know, that I really do like it. I was afraid I was going to get burnt out on it just because I've done that in the past, like with the stained glass and stuff. I kind of get burnt out on it, and I haven't been with the ink blenders because I know that they do help people, and that really helps me to just keep going, you know. Okay, so more, and then I have the third to sew on them. The 3-block one, sew on the 4-block one. That will be. I was reading reviews this morning.
I had an ink blender order, but I don't.
Oh, I thought you did too. But I was.
No, she already signed.
Oh, yeah, she had a. I was reading the reviews this morning. That was so sweet. But that just makes it all worthwhile.
Yep.
It really and truly does.
Okay, pay attention.
You know, when I've said it a few times, but my hands hurt a lot when I do the wood burning. Not wood burning, but the ink blenders. But to me, it's worth that. Making joints, if it helps others, help them craft and do what they love to do, to me it's totally worth it. That's why I really do love doing it. This is the last 3-block that
So the junk one is over there.
Junk one's on the table.
Okay.
I know, I really like the junk one because I was thinking, well, that's kind of what we do is junk journals. Well, you guys do, I don't. I do soft covers.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to throw it on your envelope, baby. It was the only place I had to put it, so. Okay. I do love chain piecing. Boy, it just makes life so much easier. You know, in the old days, you know, you just sew one piece and then I was looking for the foot thing. All of a sudden, for some reason, I started looking for the foot motor. Yeah, it's going to be a long day. Definitely a nap. Well, one day I woke up 2:30 or 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and that was the day I had to work. So definitely lacking on sleep, I think. We always wake up early, so my dad was that way. I
don't know why I do. I just do.
I don't know.
Because I'm old. But I've been doing it for like 10 years or something.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I've always woke up early. I don't remember the last time I actually slept in till like 9 o'clock or whatever.
No.
If I sleep in to...
I think once you made it till 5 and we were like, holy cow.
No, I actually slept till 7 one time.
7?
Yeah, that was about it. That is unheard of. When we used to locate for CINTF, you know, Chelle was always having a lot of problems. And I went by myself a lot, but I would leave the house in the late spring and summer and into the fall. I'd leave the house at 5:30 because I had so much, you know. I mean, I'd drive 400 miles or whatever, plus all the work I had to do. So I just always woke up early, even when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, I didn't sleep in very often. It was rare that I would sleep in. Hey, we're getting there, guys. Taking shape. I'm excited. Excited to see how it turns out. Said it won't be hard to do the other part of it, you know. Because all my interfacing, the stuff I don't like, is on a huge spool. We bought a lot of it, and so it won't be hard to just be time consuming. I'll take it out of the, roll it on the table, and get it all ironed and everything. I probably won't show you that, guys, that part. I'm going to show you after I get that done, because you guys have seen me iron sticky crap on fabric and interfacing for years, so it's not much sense in showing you that, but I will show you once I get that on and start doing the batting and everything. And like I said, I gotta find fabric for the inside. Now I wish I wouldn't have used my white. I had white cotton linen. That would have been perfect for this. I wish I hadn't used it. I was going to make me a Civil War shirt, but I just never did. Oh, videos. Boy, I got way off. I wonder how bad it is. Looks like it's okay. I don't think I missed the bottom part of it. Let me see. Somehow when I ironed it, didn't iron it quite, or glue it. I didn't pay attention to that. If I do miss some, you know, if I accidentally miss it, I'm not worried about it, like I said, because that interfacing, when I put the iron or the sticky crap on it, it will not move, so I won't ever have to worry about it. And like I said, I'm going to sew anyway. I'm going to sew lines on it anyway, just to make it that much sturdier. So I'll probably wait and do that this next week. Really wouldn't mind using the other sewing machine, the electric one, for that, because it would be much faster than trying to hand crank. I don't know how many lines I'd have to make, but I mean a lot. So I think it'd be easier. As much as I love my Singer, it would be faster to use the sew more. You guys are going to love this sewing machine. You guys haven't seen it yet. It is an absolute beautiful sewing machine. I do not like pink at all, but this is a pink and gray sewing machine, and it is an absolutely beautiful sewing machine. And they're very hard to come by. It was made in Japan. The guy that from our quilting store where I took it, he showed me what happened, and it had bent this part for the where your needle goes up and down, and it actually bent that, and it's fragile. He said, yeah, you're never going to be able to find another one, you know, so take it easy and do not mess it up. But I did have an idea. I think you could probably take similar brass or a copper and could probably drill them out, the lines out, and grind the lines to where it would work. Just take the outlines, kind of spray it on there with like a paint or something, you know, that you can take off. That would probably work. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. If I have to, I will. I might be able, I thought about actually having one made out of on a 3D printer. They scan it and then they but they make 3D printing now out of steel too. You can make it pretty much out of any material now. You know, when it first came out, it was mainly just plastic. So I know Cadigit Designs in Salt Lake City, they're hot rodders, car builders. They actually have a huge one, and they'll do it out of aluminum and all different carbon fiber. So you can make it out of a lot of different things. So push comes to shove, I can always have it done. I invented a tripod that I need to have. I had the one part made for it, but he didn't do it correctly. And it's not my design. It won't function the way I had planned on it. And I'm thinking about making one out of like a styrofoam and then having it sent off and having it scanned and 3D printed, or have it cast in aluminum or something. I don't know. That way I can want something that was easy for me to use. Almost there, babe. Just gotta do my 3-row on the front of it, and then sew all these together. Trying to decide what to do on that. On the very back of my rocker, it has a hanger. That's actually where I put my one quilt that I made years ago when I take a nap in the rocking chair, or in the dad's recliner. And I'm thinking about it screws on. I was thinking about taking it off and then putting it back on, but that seems like a lot of trouble too, to have to take it off to have it, to wash it. So I haven't quite decided on how I'm going to do that. I want it to look nice too. It's a nice rocker. I just love that rocker. I've always liked rockers. And I have my grandma's rocker.
Huh?
That was grandma's rocker in the bedroom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have grandma's rocker that mom's mom, and we have that rocker, but we don't sit in that rocker. That one's very, very fragile because, you know, mom is 70-some years old, and that rocker, it's very old because it was grandma's. So it's getting up there in years. Wow. It really is. Okay. Oh, honey.
What do you need?
Thank you, dear. Hot diggy dog, hon. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe that?
You're doing pretty good.
I'm trying. I want to get it completely pieced. Like I said, if I can just... Sorry about all that wonderful gray hair I have. I actually like my gray hair. I'm proud of all that gray hair. Chelle gave me every single one, and she's proud that she did it, too. You know what?
Gave you what?
I said, boy, all that gray hair. I said, I'm proud of my gray hair. I said, but Chelle's given me every single one of them, too, and she's proud of that fact.
Yeah, whatever.
They know it. Don't you guys? You know I'm telling you the truth. These little things came with the scissors I bought. And I like it because they are springy, so that makes it a little bit easier to okay. So let's see. What am I going to do with that? I need the other three. So these are right. Yep. Okay. Wow. These are the 4. Right? Yeah, these are the 4. So I need the 3. Here's the 3 right here. What? Oh. Oh my gosh, God.
The biggest satellite for the Earth is the moon.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's reading it back. We've been enjoying watching that Food That Built America, I think is what it is. Or, yeah.
Like how Oreos came about.
Oreos. Boy, you know the guy that,
Oreos.
yeah, that guy that created the Oreos, boy, he was a piece of work. I would say what he is, but I promise you I wouldn't use those words. Yeah, he was quite, yeah. Don't much think much of what he did, that's for darn sure. But been fun though, like how Fritos came to pass, and Lay's chips and stuff. It really has been a very interesting documentary, and she does not like documentaries. So it's been kind of fun to watch them with her and her actually enjoying it. So
Me?
yeah.
I've enjoyed it a lot.
I love documentaries. I've always enjoyed history. My history teacher, I flunked history, but he wrote on my report card what a joy to have in his class, but I flunked it. But yeah, I've always been fascinated with that. Actually, like I said, my dad was a B-36 mechanic in the Air Force, and I was looking up B-36s to see if I could see his plane that he would work on, but I didn't. Okay, so let me think. I think this is here. Holy smokes, huh? Let me see. I think this is the 4. So if this is the 4, this is the 4. So let me iron this one real quick, and then get it flattened and see how I'm going to do the, I tell you, this is so nice to get off my list. I'm so, yep, I did miss it right there. I was thinking I was off on it. But that's, like I said, once I'm going to be doing other stuff. It'll be fine. It's going to stay. I'm not going to fret. So, I want to try to get this as even as I can. Let me go ahead. I'm going to fold this in half. This is my 3 patch. And I am going to try to get this about as even as I can. So I'm going to fold it in half and put my erasable mark on it. And I will put that in, since we know that this is the center of it, right there. So boy, this marker's not wanting to work very good. I have extra pieces for it, but it's just not wanting to, whoops, mark very well for some reason. There we go. Okay. So let me figure out about how much I'm going to have. So I'll just start my glue right here. If I go over, like I said, it won't matter since I'm going to wash it anyway. I know it's going to change it. I won't dry it. I'll just wash it and hang it up in the bathroom to dry or something so it doesn't shrink too much. Too worried about it. Just I do have another. I bought a huge refill bottle for my glue. Okay. This off just a little bit. Make sure you check your back like I didn't do on that one. That's why I missed that one. That's okay. Okay. You realize I've almost got this top done, huh?
Isn't that awesome?
It's just, it blows me away. Eventually we're going to move the camera. She bought a swing arm that she bought for the kitchen to do the other videos, and I am, since a lot of my recording is going to be in here even, I mean I will be doing stuff outside, but a lot of my recording is going to be in the house anyway. I'm going to use the one she bought for the kitchen, and I'll still use this light, but so I'm going to move the camera and everything so it'll be easier. Oh man, dang it. Didn't hold my, I didn't hold my stupid string. And so now I pulled through the needle. So I will change that. That will help me kind of have a little bit of extra room. Maybe I won't be having to move my sewing machine all over. No. One thing about this old Singer, it really is an easy sewing machine to thread. I tried threading her new plastic one, but man, I hate that. I have the hardest time threading that one. It's usually just the top thread that I have issues with. It's going to be nice when it's all done. See, I'm off already on this part right there. So. Maybe I should have just... Better yet, that's better. Oh. One thing about the old girl, it is a very, so nice. I mean, you think 104 years old, and she's still going like it was new. I did oil it before I started the video. It was getting dusty because with the wind and stuff coming in the wind, dust coming in the window. And I did clean it, and I oiled it. I found a synthetic oil. I do have a Singer. I don't want to say it too loud because that was supposed to be its gift, was a Singer oil can. And
Sorry, I'm not listening.
she's not listening to me. But Mom got glue when she worked at Woodward Oven, or not glue, and oil. Boy, she said that was the best sewing machine oil, but it's so hard to find. I don't even remember what it was. What she called it. Two more seams. And That'd be it. Or is it one more? Oh, only one more seam to go, huh? The 3 onto the 4, and then we're done. Wow. I've enjoyed this. I have really not been doing very good. I've been kind of depressed here and there lately just because I haven't been feeling very good. But also, I've really, really have missed sewing. So it's been nice to get my sewing machine and enjoy it, you know. I really have. And it's been such a joy to do. I'm going to see if I can actually backstitch. If I can do it, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Just to be safe. So it's been, I don't know, sewing to me is a very, what do you call it, zen maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a very zen thing. So, okay. Oh, okay, I didn't have to come. That's right. It just helps me feel better mentally. It really and truly does. And I do feel that way when I do the ink blenders, because a lot of them I'll just sit out in the porch and sand, and I like that. Just look out and watch the birds and the cats and everything. I thank you guys for joining me. And hopefully you guys are crafting along and doing your junk journal stuff. Or whatever. I know sometimes people listen while they're doing cleaning and stuff. I know a lot of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, have said how much you love listening to the old singer. Sure I've got plenty of room. I saw another one of these on Facebook for sale. It was in a different part of the state somewhere.
What was it?
One of these with a hand crank. It was just like it in a Bentwood case and everything. And if I remember, it wasn't a horrible price. I have noticed that people put these just outrageous. They had this one singer. I think it was more of a, like probably in the 70s singer. I think it was made out of plastic, and it had this really beautiful long table thing, but they were wanting $1,000 for that thing, and that's a joke. And like I saw one, and it was so rusted. It was horrible. I mean, it's worthless as rusted as it was, and they were wanting $400 for it. And I'm thinking, you know, just because something's old doesn't mean it's worth money. Oh.
John.
Oh, it's not charging, hon.
Oh, that's okay. Yours should be almost done.
No, it's like low battery.
Oh.
10%. Oh, the camera's not charging, huh?
It's not plugged in, because I figured you'd be done and it would probably be.
Yeah, it's like a couple percent. So let me plug in this just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, the sewing machine or the iPad's only 8%, so that's all right. Well, guys, if I lose you, once again, thank you for joining us. And, oh, let me hurry up and get these two ironed. Man, so we know. Wow, hon. Look at that. Honey.
Oh, that is so big.
We measured, so hopefully we measured right. I'm sure we did. I mean, it's got a very long part on it. I mean, back. Fairly tall. So let me... Oh, man, my back is hurting. Need my dumb pen. Huh?
Did you find it?
No. Okay, I went ahead and I notched it. So, here's this. I'm going to go ahead and there's the 3 right there. That looks pretty good. So I went ahead and I notched my 3-piece. So, let me see here. Did I notch it on this side? I did. Where is it? Did I do it on this side? Of course, now I can't find my notch that I put. What's on that piece right there? Huh. Well, be darned. Has to be this piece then. Has to be. Why am I not seeing my little tiny sliver? Oh, there it is. Okay. Glue. Yeah, I don't know, but dang iPad's not charging. Somehow I bent her, I think I bent her plug. Probably went underneath my rocker. And it was really hard to plug in the USB port and the other cords outside. So I had it charging a minute when I first plugged it in, but now it's not charging. So there's my 3. Let's see if I can actually. What to do, honey.
What's wrong?
Well, it's almost dead. Dang it, seriously.
Well, your time's almost up too.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing, guys, I've got to do is just sew this little tiny piece. So I could go ahead and call it good. And then I can show this. I'll show it to you when I get the interfacing on. We can go from there. So we better let you go before the camera runs out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please give the video a thumbs up and please hit the subscribe button. We do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for visiting, and we'll talk to you later. Tudzines.
Tudzines.